Rubén, a 2-1 defeat to QPR tonight. What's your thoughts on the overall game?
I think it was an even game. I think we play against an opponent that is in a good moment and they took their chances. We have some situations that we need to take. And the league is competitive, and then we need to make one step forward, and then just to be consistent in those kind of games that are even be a little bit more competitive in those moments that are key for the game.
How frustrating was it to, they took the lead, but then give us a sucker punch straight away? We weren't able to sort of settle between the goals.
Yeah, that's not us. That cannot be possible. I think we have been something has been competitive, and then in that action, concretely, we are late in the throwing. We let the player just come into the box, and then we need to defend better. I think it's frustrated the way that it happened as a team, and those are the moments that we need to continue fighting and developing, and it cannot happen for us.
We had a very fast start today at high tempo. It seemed to drop off a little bit, but then, like you mentioned, we were very competitive throughout. What do you think was the difference?
I think we were competitive. I think the goal for them came probably when we were a lot in the game, and then when controlling the game. And I think that goal just put us away in the back foot. But I think overall, especially those first 60 minutes, it was an even game. They are a good team. We were competitive. But again, we need to translate that competitiveness into situations for us and don't let some situations go.
And the reaction was good to that second goal. We really pushed them, and obviously it came from Joe Gelhardt to pull a goal back. What a goal it was.
But yeah, I think it was a goal. I think he also had a couple of other chances that he was disappointed because the chance within the transition and the chance for the corner, he also knows that should be a goal. He probably scored the most difficult one. I think we still need to create more, and then we need to take our chances better. I think we create enough to get a different result today. But it's not about Joe, about anybody. It's about us just being better.
And to see him score on his home and full league debut, how much confidence can that drive into him going forward?
Well, I hope that they'll give his team more confidence.
Moving on to, because he's one of the changes on the wings, Mason Burstow came out and Abu Kamara. How is he?
Well, Abu has after the training yesterday, he referred some pain in in a part of the hip, and his mobility was very limited this morning. So we decided to don't use him.
Haron came in one of their places. How did you think he performed?
I think he performed well. That's why he's playing for us. He has been playing for us, and he has been fighting for that position. He's fit. He's able to play. He's in the level, and he's competing, and he was in the level of the team.
Moving away from the game, yesterday we announced the signing of Kyle Joseph. What are your thoughts on that signing, and how will he help the team?
Well, I'm not ready to speak about the new sanctions, really. I don't want to speak about them.
No problem. Moving on to Sheffield United, you explained in your pre-match press conference about the third game being the most difficult of the three in a situation like this week. How will you assess the squad going into that one?
Well, it's exactly the same. When you need to play 3 games in 6 days, it's always difficult. We need to make a good recovery today. Also, we need to adjust some positions, need to see who is fresh and available, and then from that evaluate on Thursday what is the best lineup and the best squad that we can have, and then go into there, trying to be competitive and trying to get the 3 points.
It's going to be a difficult task. Sheffield United obviously flying high up towards the top of the league. What are your thoughts on them?
Well, I know it's gonna be difficult, but we also need to be ourselves and be competitive. And it's not new that we play against good teams. We have been doing that in the entire season, and that is gonna be the competition.